We've seen influencers promoting tokens, everyday investors like you and me buying crypto on global platforms, but many people don't realise that actually here in the UAE, we've got strict laws governing those digital assets. So what's legal, what's not? How can you stay compliant? We have got fintech and crypto specialist at BSA Law, Nadim Bardawil, here to unpack exactly what every resident and indeed every business should know before trading and investing. What are we seeing now about people buying things like homes, cars, with crypto? Is it becoming increasingly common?
It is common, but there is the right way to do it and the wrong way to do it. So the right way to do it, again, I'm kind of sounding like a broken record, is to utilize an entity that is licensed to be able to receive what we call fiat currency and then convert, or cryptocurrency, and convert that into fiat or crypto, vice versa, and then purchase whatever asset that you're looking to purchase. There's also a new legislation, well, relatively new, I would say, about 12 to 16 months, issued by the central bank, which now specifically states that if you are going to buy goods or services using crypto, you have to do it using a stable coin that is recognized by the UAE central bank.
Or what? And this is what I'm kind of curious about, just how seriously we're taking this. Are there any recent enforcement actions or cases that come to mind, Nadim, where you think, okay, wow, this is something that is being taken very seriously and there are significant consequences?
I think on the enforcement side, VARA has done a really great job of staying on top of things. They have a very strong and dedicated enforcement team. And just recently, about 2 weeks ago, we saw that they issued a number of fines to a number of institutions that were operating without any license.
Oh, by the way, I know I joked about starting my own coin. I've had a number of messages saying that I should. Can I ask then? Also had a text message saying, "What happens if a coin collapses?" Good question. How protected are you if you've invested in that coin?
It is a good question. I guess the first thing I would say is never invest money into crypto. And I guess this is not my legal hat talking. This is just a friendly tip. Never invest money in crypto that you're not willing to lose. The second thing is that it is possible a coin can lose its value. We've seen that multiple times. Mm-hmm. And that's where understanding what type of coin you're investing in is very important. Is it a coin that can lose all of its value? Has it been around for a long time? What is its market value? Does it have a high market value or a low one? And I guess the third thing is that if you do invest money on a reputable platform, you should be able to buy and sell at any time. Mm-hmm. So keep an eye out on your investments, as you would for any investments. Right.
How quickly is this space evolving? When we think about what's coming over the next few years, are there any changes or reforms that businesses and investors should look out for, Nadim, in 2025 or beyond?
Rapidly evolving. I think that a lot of what has been talked about recently has been trying to finally unlock real-world asset tokenization. Mm-hmm. And we've seen the Dubai Land Department and VARA be able to successfully tokenize real estate here in Dubai on a pilot program. And I think that is only going to increase, and keeping an eye on what type of real-world assets can be tokenized, and that's definitely on the horizon.
Just while you're here, though, I think it's really important to highlight scams, because I know a number of people that have fallen prey to, for example, someone's Instagram account being hacked, someone sending out a screenshot from that hacked account saying, I invested 5,000 dirhams and now it's worth, 150,000. Here's the link if you want to get in on this. And again, recourse-wise, there's very little that can be done. You can, of course, report to police, cybercrimes, e-crimes unit. And they're very, very effective. But if it's happening from outside of the region, hands can be very tied. I guess it's just my way of saying, please be vigilant, because as I said earlier, you see the crypto bros posting about the massive spikes in their investments and earnings. What you don't see are people saying, I invested X and I lost X plus. Everyone wants that quick win. Everyone's seen that, teenage boy in his bedroom makes, 50 million overnight. It's a rare thing. And sometimes if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Is that fair?
It's definitely fair. I think in general, as humans, we suffer with FOMO, and we see someone investing into something and think, well, I don't want to miss out on that. And I think it's now just kind of building that muscle memory of saying, okay, if I'm going to make an investment, first of all, is it regulated? Is it licensed? And second of all, am I investing money that I am afraid of losing and I shouldn't be putting in there? And lastly, is there a real legal framework surrounding this type of investment? Anyone who's trying to advise you on social media to invest in a certain coin, well, first of all, now they actually need a license to do that. There's VARA have their own marketing regulations, and ESCA have issued their own regulations around that as well. So you need to.
And also, just quickly, because it has been in the news recently, and I've just got mine, the UA Media Council advertising permit. So if anyone is promoting anything on social media, whether it's your own company or somebody else's, you obviously need a trade license. You now need the advertising permit. We've seen an influx of people coming just wanting to be influencers in Dubai, and hi, welcome. But also make sure that you are covered, because companies are asking for it, and the consequences could be really serious as well. Last question, Nadim. Do you invest in crypto?
I do.
Me too.
There we go.
But through a regulated platform here in the UAE. Thank you so much. Nadim, with your permission, people want to send me the word law. If they've got any questions, they'd rather reach out to you privately about navigating this ever-changing landscape. Would that be okay?
Sure, would be happy to.
Law to 4001. I will send the details of Nadim Bardawil, partner and head of TMT at BSA Law, as we've been talking about tech, digital, cryptocurrencies, and as you've been hearing, they're very much on the forefront. So if you do need some advice, I'm happy to share his details.